Good day, my dear tourist. Hello, hello, I can hear you. All right, that's the spirit that I want. So before we start, let's have a head count first. Let's start to you. One, two, three. Great, we are all 30 and complete. On behalf of Cesar Travel and Tours, I am Sergeant Perolino, one of your tea guide for today's adventure. By the way, I would like you to meet our coach captain, Kuya Jan. Say hello to Kuya Jan. We have prepared so many fun and interesting activities for all of you, and you are about to witness firsthand the wonderful and beautiful destination of San Carlos City. I know all of you are excited for today's adventure, but before we will proceed with our tour for today, I would like to remind you with our rules and regulation to ensure your safety in duration of our trip, because your safety is our most top priority. Now with me is my whistle and flag. If you hear me whistle once like this and raise my flag, that means I'll give you a 10 to 15 minutes to roam around the area. And if you hear me whistle twice like this, and raise my flag, that means we need to go back to the bus where we are about to go to our next destination. I have with me my first aid kit if you have injured yourself accidentally during the trip and have any questions want to clarify, don't hesitate to call my attention and my co-tour guide. Is that clear, my dear Torres? So let's begin with our tour for today here in San Carlos City. Welcome to the heart of San Carlos City, the City Hall. I'm Karen Joy Domaso Villapuerte. I'm Almera Rico. And we are your tour guide for today. This is where the city's leadership work to serve to its people. And you can see the modern architecture to symbolize the city. The progress in the 1960s, the government rented the house to serve as the City Hall. The building has undergone changes and witnesses the transformation of San Carlos from a town to a city. This building was constructed to be the administrative center of the city. It represents the city commitment to be public service and progress. The City Hall features a modern design that blends with the surrounding urban landscape. All right, my dear tourist, I'll give you a 10 to 15 minutes to roam around the area. All right, my dear Torres, your 10 minutes is already over. Let us now proceed to our next destination. All right, my dear Torres, we are here now at our next destination, the Borromeo Cathedral. I am Lee Margaret. And I'm Althea Mesarukam, your tour guide for today. The Cathedral of San Carlos, built in 1903, completed in 1927, Cathedral is not just a church, but a cultural heritage site and a symbol of the city's strong Catholic faith, and is a place of worship, community, and celebration, and also the devotion of the locals who come to pray and seek solace in this sacred space. This cathedral has witnessed countless moments of joy, sorrow, and celebration over the years. From weddings to baptism to funerals and festivals, the cathedral has been a constant presence in the lives of the people of San Carlos City. Alright, my dear Torres, I give you 10 to 15 minutes to roam around the area. Alright, my dear tourists, your 10 minutes is already over. Let us now proceed to our next destination. Good day, my dear tourist. I am Sarah Jean Perolino, your tour guide for today. Welcome to Mayana Peak.
Welcome to the summit. Mayana Peak is one of the outstanding mountains in San Carlos City, where you can have a 360-degree view of the beautiful mountain ranges and ridges.
It is one of the outstanding mountains in San Carlos City where you can have 360-degree view of the gorgeous mountain ranges and regions. Take a moment to catch your breath and enjoy the breathtaking view. If you love hiking and an adventurous type of a person, I would recommend you this spot for you to enjoy the scenic view and feel the calmness of nature. It is just 22 kilometers from the coastal town of San Carlos City on the island of Negros, and just 15 minutes hike to reach the most beautiful view you could see in this destination.
Alright, my dear tourists, I'll give you 10 to 15 minutes to roam around the area. Alright, my dear tourists, your 10 minutes is already over.
My dear tourists, as our tour comes to a close, in behalf of CSR Travel and Tours, this has been your tour guide, Sarah Jane Perolino. We hope that you had a fun and exciting time with us and enjoyed discovering the beauty and richness of San Carlos City, Negros Occidental. Once again, maraming salamat, stay safe, and mabuhay!